Hey fellow book lovers! So today in this video I'm going to be showing you my Booktube-A-Thon TBR. If you don't know what the Booktube-A-Thon is, it's a yearly readathon event that happens once a year for a whole week during the summertime. The event is hosted by Ariel Passett at Ariel Passett, who is a booktuber. I have been following the Booktube-A-Thon for ever since it first came to be, was like probably back in 2013. Last year I really wanted to do it, but I just wasn't in the reading mood the whole year and I only read one book. This year I am reading a lot more and I'm more in that mood. I wanted to really do the Booktube-A-Thon this time. During that week of Booktube-A-Thon, you have 7 challenges that you can do, like try to complete them, but what it's really for is just for fun, and it helps you read as much as you can during a week. If you want to know what those 7 challenges are, I will leave a list of them in the description down below. Or if you want to hear it from Ariel, I will leave her video in the description down below as well. So let's get on with showing you what I'm going to be reading during the Booktube-A-Thon. So the first challenge is read a book with yellow on the cover. And the book I chose for that challenge is Alex Rider's Stormbreaker by Anthony Horowitz. It may not look like there's yellow on this cover, but there is. There's yellow over here, yellow orangish right here, and then a yellow right there. I have actually seen the movie of this book, and it really made me want to read the books. And there are 10 books in this series. Also, the reason why I love the movie is because I love anything that has to do with spies, so this is just perfect for me. One of the other challenges is to read a book you discovered through BookTube. And the book I chose for that is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. I discovered this book through Jessie the Reader, who is my favorite booktuber, and I have actually started reading this back in like February, March, but that was when I fell into the reading slump. I only got through about the prologue and 1 chapter of the book. I'm planning on reading a little bit more of it at least. I don't know about the whole book throughout the Booktube-A-Thon. The next book I have here is The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis. I chose this book for the read a book only after sunset and read and watch a book to movie adaptation. I was planning on rereading the Narnia series anyway, and also rewatching the movies, like having a movie watching marathon. This is just like a perfect start to that. And if you know me from like my social media, then you'll know that Narnia is my favorite series of all time, and I love it so much. If you also saw that in my new room video, my room is pretty much Narnia inspired. Also, the reason why I picked this book to read only after sunset is because this book is pretty short, so I think I would get through it pretty easily. The next book I have to show you is The Magician's Nephew by C.S. Lewis. I chose this book for the read a book that's older than you and read a book by one of your favorite authors challenges. The reason why I chose The Magician's Nephew for those 2 challenges is because The Magician's Nephew is my favorite book in the Narnia series, and if I'm rereading The Lion, the Witch, and Wardrobe, it just makes sense to reread the first book in chronological order of the series, and The Lion, the Witch, Wardrobe is the first book in the publication order. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe and The Magician's Nephew kind of connect in a way if you ever have read them, so it just makes sense to read both of those. The Narnia series came out in the 1950s, so it's a lot older than me. And C.S. Lewis is one of my favorite authors. One of the other challenges is read 7 books, and I only have 4 here, and I might read a 5th book, and that 5th book would be The Runaway King by Jennifer A. Nielsen. This book is the 2nd book in the Ascendance trilogy, and the first book being The False Prince, which I am currently reading still, after I'm done reading The False Prince, which hopefully will be soon, and I am hoping to move on with that trilogy because I am really liking The False Prince right now. So that will be my 5th book that I am planning on reading during the Booktube-A-Thon, and I know it said 7 books, but it's my first year doing the Booktube-A-Thon. I'm trying not to pick out 7 books. It would feel like too much for me in the beginning because I'm still trying to get back into reading after like a very long time of not reading. I think that's it. Let me know in the comments down below what you are planning on reading during the Booktube-A-Thon. I would love to know what you are reading, or let me know if you have read any of the books that I have mentioned, if you loved it or didn't or whatever. I would love to know. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you have an amazing day. I love you all so much, and look out for my next video, which will be coming out sometime soon. Bye, fellow book lovers!